This is my intro music. Welcome to the video. I hope you like it lots, so don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Now let's react.
Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of Anthropologist Watches Glitter and Lasers. And this is kind of a retro react. This video is 2 weeks old as of today. And before we get any further, I have pulled something right in the middle of my back. And it makes it very hard to take a deep breath. So bear with me. But I wanted to go over this video because I was watching it. Somehow Mama Goob's video of this popped up in my suggestion feed, which isn't that weird, but I was like, oh, okay, I don't know why I clicked on it. I guess I was bored. And normally I'm not that keen on Glitter and Lasers try-on hauls, but I guess I really do need to be paying more attention to them, to be honest, because the title on Mama Goob's video, I'll see if I can't find it to link down into the description, but she's talking about how Anna blames everyone except herself for the Jessica Simpson Walmart plus size clothes not fitting her. Remember, Anna's been dropping weight, you guys. Her body shape is changing, so she doesn't know what size she's wearing. Apparently. And I know going into this, because of Mama Goob, that Anna has ordered the largest size of everything in this try-on haul. So for the purposes of this try-on haul, there is no larger size. So Anna ordered the largest size of all these clothes. And I know that a majority of them do not end up fitting, which always makes for good try-on hauls for me, because like when everything fits Anna, she's feeling good and she says nice things about the stuff, and she's like, oh, look, don't I look pretty? And she starts talking about all the places she's going to wear the dresses, which is fine. That's what you want. It's when the clothes don't fit that Anna starts getting like negative and nasty and making uncalled for comments and just in general expressing her disappointment. And then in this situation, apparently she will turn it around and blame Jessica Simpson and Walmart for the clothes not fitting. This is Walmart, by the way. Walmart's kind of like known for their plus size clothes. All right, we are going to watch her at a minute 25. I did not watch the entire Mama Goob thing. I just caught enough of it to be like, yes, I should react to this. And again, like I said, I'll try to remember to link it down in the description section so that you guys can watch it as well. But I've got her sped up to time and a quarter. It's only a 12-minute video. Like I said, this is a 2-week-old video as of right now, which is June 17th. So yes, I'm recording a bunch of videos on the same day. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. I'm just really interested to see how Anna's going to spin this, because this is post 5K. This is current working out Anna. This is in between cruises Anna, I guess. Remember, she's been on 3 of them now. I don't know where exactly this falls. And the thing is like, I know she's got pre-recorded content on her pages because she's been posting videos while she's been on vacation. And so that's obvious. Also, they're clothing hauls. It really doesn't matter unless she was buying things specifically for the cruises. But she typically does a lookbook for those. So let's just dive on in.
The other day, I'm on Walmart.com. I'm getting my groceries. I'm getting my Clear Americans, which are my favorite drinks.
I don't know what those are. Also, there's no intro. Not even a hi. Hi. Hey, hello there. How are you?
And I see this ad for like the new Jessica Simpson collection. And I think to myself, didn't Jessica Simpson have like a collection at Dillard's? Is Dillard's still? I think Dillard's still exists. Does Dillard's still exist? If it...
Jessica Simpson has underwear at TJ Maxx and Marshalls every now and then, and I know that because I shop there. And they're cute. I've never bought them, but they're cute looking. I don't really remember who Jessica Simpson is. Is she a musician, or is she like one of the television reality stars that were big when I was a child? I don't know.
It does. It's got to be on like its last legs. But I was like, this must be new, right? So curiosity got me. I clicked the button, and lo and behold, I guess Jessica Simpson is now designing for Walmart, and I was very curious. And even though
I think it's interesting that Jessica Simpson is designing clothes for lower budget stores, I guess is where I wanted to go with that. Like, I shop at TJ Maxx. I shop at TJ Maxx. I don't go to Marshall's just because they don't tend to have things that I like there. But I know they're the same company, so it's really just kind of luck of the draw, honestly. And I think they also own Home Goods. And I feel like there's another clothing store that they own. I don't think it's Ross, but it might be.
The pieces aren't necessarily my aesthetic. I felt I owed it to y'all to check this out and investigate. So that's what we're doing today. We're trying.
Why? Why do you feel like you owe it to us to investigate Jessica Simpson's Walmart line? Nothing against Walmart, or, I mean, lots of things against Walmart, but nothing against this particular thing or Jessica Simpson and her Walmart line of clothes. Like, what's... Are you a Jessica Simpson fan? And that's why you feel like you owe it to us? Or are you a Dillard's fan and somehow this is all connected? I don't understand why you feel like you owe this to us.
Trying on a whole bunch of stuff from the new Jessica Simpson collab with Walmart. This has been out for a little bit. I just found out about it because, I don't know, I didn't need to go on Walmart.com until recently, so here we are. With that, let's get into it.
Not to be too much of a dick, but this is kind of your job. Wouldn't you think that she'd be a little bit more on the up and up about various collections, especially for plus-sized people? Like, that's kind of the shtick of it all, right? So... I'm not saying she needs to know every designer who drops a line somewhere, but I feel like you should know most of them.
So first up, we have probably the most me look in this haul. This pink dress, right? It is very much giving country summer, right? We've got kind of this like lace
I do like the skirt on that. That is a nice skirt.
overlay that comes down to this like gauzy tiered bottom. Very country, right? I love the
Country roads. That's all I'm going to do with that.
kind of different straps, the smocking in the back for comfort. I did size up in literally everything, mostly because Sofia Vergara also has a collection at Walmart, and that collection, the sizing is wild, right? The sizing is super wild. And I think like a 4X is like a 20, 22. So I ordered.
I guess I see what she's saying. If a 4X is 2022, that would make the 3X an 1816? 1618? Which would make the 2X 14, 16, which would make the 1X 12 to 14, but 12's not a plus size, you guys. I love starting that fight. I really do, because it is a hill I will die on.
I believe a 4X and everything. And I don't know if any of this is going to fit me, so pray for me. This might be emotional, but
Is this really the largest size? Walmart's known for carrying like 8X and that kind of crap. Let's see, Jessica Simpson, singer and actress. Yeah, she's like the American Idol chick, right? Why? You could, just maybe not so much on the lips. That's right. She played Daisy in Dukes of Hazzards. And now you know everything I know about Jessica Simpson. Why does everybody want to look like the Kardashians? They're just... Why? They literally just have... It's like a paper doll. They just have her stand there and then they put the clothes on her. This is Lilac Sachet. By the way, very bougie. And you can't get it. Women's Plus. Let's do that. Wait, my model. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so 4X is the, even online, 4X is the highest these things go.
we have this dress that is very country. And I felt because it's so country, let's just lean in. Just lean into what it is. So I got this little white denim jacket. This I got in 3X. And
Y'all, it is 88 degrees outside today with like something around 60% humidity in Pennsylvania. Why are you buying denim jackets to wear in Texas?
that is because my top is like a 2X right now.
Let's play a game. You just said that Walmart's putting 20 to 22 out as their 4Xs, right? You know this. You know this. You know this. right? You have to have some concept of what size you are, right? Somewhere in your brain, you have to know what size you are. If you know that the 3X is going to be like a 16 to an 18, which is what it would probably be in the range of, you want me to believe you high end wear an 18 on the top? No. Anna, stop it. I will send you a tape measure. I will go to Joann Fabrics and buy you 10 of them. They're like $1. They come in multiple colors. I think there's even some with like grandma print on them. I will mail them to you. If you would please take your measurements and start shopping based on your measurements and not on whatever you think your size is supposed to be. There is no way in hell you don't know what your size is. And again, I say, this is your job.
Pretty consistently. So I thought this together would be just like,
I mean, it is a cute outfit.
I mean, if you're going to Dolly Parton your way through life, you might as well fully commit.
Honey, Dolly Parton wouldn't wear that, but okay.
Actually, if this were Dolly Parton, there'd be a lot more sparkles and a lot more cleavage.
Yeah, at least we agree.
Someday, girls. Never. I'm never getting these done, but they're tiny booble is forever.
Not to be that guy, but your boobles are way bigger than my boobles, so you're not part of the tiny boobles group, sweetie. You're part of the average boobles. The problem is proportion.
Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna start calling myself the flat-chested Dolly Parton.
Please don't. I actually like Dolly Parton.
Yeah, that's me from now on. This reminds me of an outfit that someone would wear in a romantic comedy, and like the girls from a farm.
Yeah. Yeah. You need some boots, but yeah.
But like this is her like date night outfit to go dancing. It's really cute, but I don't know, I'm thinking Hope Floats. This would fit into Hope Floats really well.
I've seen some pretty racy outfits at the line dances.
Have some embroidered jeans. And like I know Jessica Simpson's kind of country, but like when I think of her, I think of like high heels and like Daisy Dukes, not like.
Is she country? Was she a country singer? Is that? Maybe that's why I don't know much about her, because I'm not a country fan.
I don't know, floral embroidery. I do think these are cute, and I do feel like embellished jeans are going to have a comeback this year, so they kind of feel on trend. But again, I personally wouldn't wear this. I got a 26. I am seeing right here from the pant that they are like straight up and down, which means there's not a lot of room for hope. That's what I'm real here. There's not a lot of hope that these are going to fit, because when I see pants like this, I can definitely tell that they've been cut because they don't have really any curve for someone that's more of an apple or a straight up and down shape. So
those are two completely different body shapes, which I think is the point you're trying to make. And I think the other point she's trying to make here is, as opposed, she said they were cut as opposed to being sized up. So instead of taking the pattern, and adjusting it up sizes to fit larger, curvier bodies, they literally just took the same pattern that they would have for the regular sizes and literally just added fabric to the sides and went, good enough. That doesn't tend to work real well when it comes to sizing up clothes. They tend to fit weird, especially if you have any kind of like oddly placed fat deposits. I mean, not to be rude, but that is kind of Anna's problem, especially on her thighs and her badonka butt. I don't know. There's not a nicer way to put that. So her problem is going to be that these are not going to go up over her thighs. And that's not Anna's fault. That's the pants' fault. Now, why are you buying a size 26? Like, measure yourself. And you probably could have told from the picture of these how these jeans were cut, if they were going to go up over your thighs or not. I
don't know, man. I don't know. Now, I did get a little top to go with it that I think is absolutely adorable. It's little crocheted.
I hate crochet stuff.
It is.
I hate crochet clothing.
is lined, which is quite nice for an inexpensive piece. And I love the colors. Like, that's fun. That's a really fun top, and it's soft. It feels like it would feel good to wear. So while I'm not super nuts about the pants, I do absolutely love this, and I would find so many ways to wear it. So
I like it. Would I wear it? I don't know. It's not my aesthetic right now, so... But I've worn things like that in the past and been just fine with them. And sometimes I do just like to bum it, so... I don't know. I'm very much a jeans and a t-shirt kind of person when I don't feel like getting all dolled up, as you can clearly see today.
yeah, I'm not mad at it. I really like the top, but the pants, they're not thick thigh approved. They're not.
It's doing what I said it would do. Like, she doesn't have it up over her rear because she can't get it past her thighs. It's not really Anna's fault. It's a lot to do with the fact that instead of designing these jeans to fit a curvier body, they just took like what would have been like the tens and just added fabric off to the sides. Doesn't always work. And in situations like a unique body shape, it will not work. But Anna should know that. Anna's body shape has been unique for a long time. So, and there's no way in hell you're going to convince me she's wearing a 26. Yep. Right, these go up by 2s. All right, so I found something. This is vince.com women's size guide. It's basically teaching you how to measure yourself for, and it specifically has a denim guide here. So here we go. And we've even got the US. Now it only goes over to 24, so a 3X. Okay, great. So a women's size 24 in the waist is usually how that's measured. The hip is not usually considered. Is a 46-inch waist. That's a 24. So if these go up by 2s, this is roughly estimating things, by the way, guys. So if we go up by 2s, that means a 26 would be a 48. A 48-inch waist. My point is, in all of this, I would be very, very surprised if Anna has a 48-inch waist. I would be very surprised. My waist comes in around a 35. So that's actual inches. And Anna's not only taller than me, but she's like twice to almost 3 times my weight. I really doubt she's only 48 inches in her waist. She's got to be near 50, 52. That's just me guesstimating. But we will never know. Anna apparently does not know how to measure herself to fit clothing, even though literally this is her job. She doesn't sew. I will give her that. Or she's never talked about it beyond having things hemmed. So I don't know if she actually makes her own clothing or knows the concept of it. But like, I feel like as someone whose job is putting on clothes and wearing clothes, you would know how to buy them to your measurements. Like, I know what my measurements are. So when I go on to sites that predominantly sell Asian sizes, I know I don't fit them. But every now and then there'll be 1 or 2 things that'll go up to the right waist size because they stretch. And I'm like, yes. But I wouldn't know that if I didn't know my measurements, you know? Anyway.
But the top is great. The top is fantastic. But the pants, I feel like I'm smuggling 2 hams into a movie theater. I guess that's not that inaccurate. So I want this to work so bad. Oh my gosh, I think this is so cute. So
I don't like overalls. I don't like rompers. If I can't get out of it fast enough to just go to the bathroom and I don't have to completely undress to do it, I hate them. I hate them.
this is like a denim, I don't know, what would you call it? I guess jumpsuit. It's giving Charlie's Angels. It has buttons all up the front and like a zipper closer. I actually, the reason this is undone is because for a second I didn't know how I was going to get into it, and I was trying to figure it out before the haul. But there is a zipper and there's buttons, but this top button is very, very difficult to close. There is a little bit of adjustability here in the back, but this is giving like Charlie's Angels, bad bitch o'clock, like fight some crime, and then go to a disco.
It's giving Paris Hilton on a farm. It just needs to be pink and sparkly. It's denim overalls. You don't know what denim overalls are? I am not country, all right? I know what denim overalls are. All right.
Which is a vibe that I love and fully support. So
Charlie's Angels? Is she talking about like bodysuits? Does she think this is going to be a skin tight bodysuit? Because it should not be skin tight. This is denim. It's I don't know.
this, of all the pieces, I hope this works out because I think it just looks so dope to wear. And also you could like layer a shirt underneath it if you want to be that girl. We love a modest girl just as much as we love a girl that's not modest. But
What? What are you planning on doing to this poor jumpsuit?
it's a lot of room to do some fun things with this piece. Also does have functioning belt loops, so you could also put a sweet sparkly belt in it, which if this works for me, I am definitely doing.
You literally have no idea what overalls are. You have no flippin' concept what overalls are. You have no idea what this piece of clothing in your hands is meant for. Now, granted, it's Jessica Simpson's interpretation of overalls. So they're probably not actually meant to go out and do farm labor in, which is fine. They're just kind of capturing the essence of that. But yeah, Anna, they have functioning belt loops.
Because I have a cowboy belt that's like rhinestone studded, and I think those two pieces together would be just so deliciously wrong that I couldn't resist.
I don't know why it morally offends me that she is leaning into like country western clothing right now. She's been doing it for a few months at this point. I think since spring. And I don't know why, but it really grates my gears.
I would have to do it. I'm sure it'd be really great on someone who wasn't tall, but on a tall person, if I let go of this jean, you're gonna see everything. Also, I can feel like the waist, like an inch higher, would be where my actual waist is. This is sitting on my low hip.
This would be another reason for you not to wear one pieces, because in this, it does make her look like she's got an amazingly long torso, but the reality is her belly button's somewhere around here, where the mouse is. So like 2 of these buttons up is where her actual waist is. And I don't think she particularly has a long torso. I think she's just tall. And somebody else pointed out that because of the excess weight that she carries in her belly, it pulls the fabric and it pulls the fabric down, which can cause the same issues as having a long torso, in that like things don't fit your torso correctly like this because your weight is literally pulling the fabric down. But no, hun, this doesn't fit you. But you at least acknowledge that. I guess if you were okay being a modest girl and wearing a shirt underneath it, like most people would. Okay.
So it just does not fit me right.
It does not fit you right. You are
But I think
correct.
it would look great on someone who is less tall, average height, maybe even petite. For me,
No, that would look like shit on me.
not a win. And with that, I'm out. This is a set. I am nervous about the pants fitting because I'm nervous about all pants fitting, and these are kind of, they do have an elastic band, so these actually might
Culottes?
be okay. Love the ruffle bottoms. I think those are
That's kind of cute. I don't hate it.
so cute. I'm not nuts about the print. It's just not my style.
Oh.
It's again very,
Yeah,
very
the
country,
culottes.
but not. It's like I'm okay with country prints, but I want like louder, and this is kind of very like more neutrally colors, which again for most people is what they want.
You're that loud outsider that comes in wearing the 10-gallon cowboy hat and the sparkly pink cowboy boots and comes into the bar and goes, "Yo, everybody!" Yeah, that's Anna. That's Anna right there. That actually made my throat hurt. Oh my god. Ah!
I'm just obnoxious that way. I think these shorts are really, really cute. The top that goes with it, oh yeah, just like a ruffled tank. That's cute. This
It's an off the shoulder, but I mean, whatever.
is a cute popping around look. And actually, I would wear this.
That is cute. I mean, I like it. I would probably wear it too, except I hate culottes.
Because I think when you wear it like all as a set, you don't want to have as bold a print. I would still wear it if it was bold print, but most people are gonna like this. And I think this would look cute actually. I really love that the tank top has these little details sewn in the side.
Anna, I like wearing really bold, loud, obnoxious prints. Also, Anna, why does everybody look at me?
I don't know what you call these little dots sticking out there. They're like eyelet details, but just the end dot of an eyelet. I really like that. I think that's a cute little detail for such an inexpensive piece. It screams quality.
Ditzy? Are you describing Ditzy? I have no idea what she's talking about. As far as this eyelet detail. First off, there's no description of it on the website, and secondly, I don't see it in the pictures on the website, so either they're very, very small, or she's got a jacked up piece.
What it does. So, Jessica Simpson, you getting fancy with us? So this is not something I would normally pick out, but
I think it's super cute on her, though.
I actually really love it. And I love how it looks like a mini dress, but it's actually a little skirt. So cute.
I don't understand why they didn't put the ruffle all the way around. Like, it's a skirt. Just, I mean, and maybe that's the answer. And that's kind of why I don't like skirts, but I mean, you've already put it in the front. Just put it all the way around the back, too, because otherwise it looks weird, in my opinion.
A lot of denim in this haul because it's like country flair, right? So this is just a little chambray or chamois. I don't know what's the right way to say it. Dress. Oh, wait, no, it is not a dress. It's a romper. Okay, I'm already seeing issues because the zipper to get into this is on the back. And as we know, I'm sad and single. I'm not really sad, but I am single and I hate buttons, zippers in the back. And I know y'all are going to comment, like, get one of those little things that helps you zip from the back. Yes, I could 100% do that. But do I want to do that? No. It's an extra step. And any extra step in getting dressed to me is a negative. So I'm already like, no.
There's a lot to unpack there. I could get something that has been used for decades at this point to zip me into my own dress, but it's too much effort to do so, ergo I shall not. Even though I want to wear higher end and better cut clothing, which almost always have a zipper somewhere hidden amongst them. Just, okay.
But I will try it.
So all of your clothes either have to be front or side fastening and or stretchy enough that you can get into them without having to undo them. Okay, good to know.
Because I love the internet. I do really like the eyelet ruffles at the end. I don't know, man, guys.
As a dress, I think it's cute. As a romper, we all know my opinion of rompers.
I don't, this is not a color I would normally wear. Yes, it's denim, and I do wear a lot of denim, but I wouldn't wear this normally. You know?
Is it actually denim or is it just denim color? Because actual denim, I would think would be very uncomfortable. But
trying new things. Well, I feel like maybe this haul has been a little bit of organized torture. Because this should fit me. If the short set fit me, this should fit me.
Why do you think that? The short set was made with an elastic waist. That's why it fit. Because it was a stretchy, cotton-esque material. Or viscose. Viscose? Somebody typed it out for me last time. I had a hard time with it. Anyway, it was a totally different fabric. Denim's not really known for stretching. Is that actually denim? I don't even like that on the model. It looks like Victorian underwear. Oh, why didn't she buy it in that? So it's not actually denim. Skylit wash. Look at the names for things they come up with. What's it made out of, Walmart? V-neck, elbow sleeves, invisible zipper at center, flouncy hem, mid-rise, 4-inch seam, machine washable. Alright, so it might actually be denim. Stretch denim. Someone had a very bad experience with it. So it's possible that this is actually... Doesn't look like denim, though. But it's cotton. With a little bit of stretch. It does have an elastic waistband here, but because that zipper goes down, that's the problem. The zipper goes down past the stretch. Boy, I bet that's a bitch to zip up. I'm not gonna joke. Usually when you have a zipper on a ruched area like that, it makes the zipper stick. It's not easy to zip up, especially if you have any kind of tension on it, which I can only imagine. I, these are kind of poorly designed, guys.
But clearly it's not coming past these thunder thighs. So I guess we could say that the new line by Jessica Simpson is definitely not consistent in sizing.
No, we couldn't say that because we don't know what the measurements are. To be fair, I have no idea what the measurements are on here. I didn't see a measurement chart, but I wasn't looking either, so it might be there and I just didn't see it. Bestseller, visit this Jessica Simpson store, reviews, size guide. There we go. So their XXL, they're saying, goes up to a 39 and 3/4. That's very oddly specific. It's okay. It looks like their sizes go up by 3s. So if she's in the 4X, I don't even know how to calculate this because I don't know if this is going to start off as 1X and that's 2X. If that's how they're going to count it. Anyway, I don't know, let's say 1X starts after XXL. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 39 plus 12 is 40, 52. So my math is probably terrible, but by these measurements, a 4X should be a 52 waist, which again makes her buying those jeans make no fucking sense. So I don't know.
It's funny because some of the stuff that fits me is in the smaller size. The stuff that doesn't fit me is in the bigger size. So make it.
You literally said you've got everything in a 4X, which implies that everything is a 4X. So what do you mean some things in the only thing you got smaller than a 4X by your own admittance is the jacket. Unless you're saying that you bought that romper in a 3X. Let's back up a little bit.
More neutrally colors.
So she doesn't say that those aren't, or she didn't say that those aren't 4Xs. So everything here should be the same size. And there is no 6X, so she, unless she tried these on out of order. The only thing in this collection that isn't a 4X, by her own admittance, is the white jacket at the beginning, which really could have probably been a 4X because it was too small. And the only things that haven't fit her are anything that has to go over her thighs, which is what this was. That skirt that she had on fit because it's a stretchy fabric and it had an elastic waistband. So yeah, of course it fit, you know? Why don't you know these things?
Shopping is fun.
Shopping is fun when you know your fucking measurements. To be fair, I did have to do math because the little size chart that was on the Walmart page, and I was looking at the plus sizes, only went up to XXL. But it wasn't that hard to do the math. You know, if I can do it, anyone can. It's just kind of my point. Like, at this point, it doesn't even matter that your waistline is not a 40, is not whatever I was saying it was earlier, 48. Like, that doesn't even matter at this point. You can't get it up over your thighs, right? That's the issue here. Like, it doesn't matter what the waist size is at this point. She can't get it over her thighs. And she does have a little bit, well, because of the way she's built, her thighs are wider than her hip is. Her thighs and her hips are wider than her waist is. So it doesn't matter what her waistline measurement is, right? Because if it's too narrow, she can't get it up over her hips. And since it's a romper, you can't put it on over your head, like the dresses, which is why the dresses have fit.
The last look is by far the most me. When I say all
she
over
did buy
print,
that.
this is what I'm thinking. Like, if that short set was at this print, it would be like a slam dunk, you know, I would wear it all day, every day. In fact, I really love the print that's at the end of this because pink and red, which I love together. But this also has orange everywhere, which I also love. So we've got,
You know, all the colors that clash with my actual skin tone, those are the colors I like to wear. You know how a lot of people try to wear colors that like look good on them? I only buy things that I know are guaranteed to look garish. Aliens.
got a wide leg pant. And I think I'm just going to throw a t-shirt or something on with this because this is just like a kimono-y thing in that same print. Oh gosh. It goes like just like that. Like it could be over a swimsuit. You'd be getting a coffee. I don't know.
And it doesn't close, which means it's too small. Is it supposed to be like that? Yes. Was I not in the pluses? There we go. Size guide. There we go. Size guide. So what is it? A 26 or a 28? I still call bullshit on that. Hip. There's no way in hell she's a 46-inch waist. And there's definitely no way in hell she's a 56-inch hip. I would wager she actually needs a 6X. Whatever they're going to call their 34W. And I still don't know if that hip measurement's going to work because that's only going to go up by 2, so that would be 62. And she's just built weird, unfortunately. And her hips are going to be the problem. So, no.
Where this gets worn at a beach or like somewhere loungy, but definitely it needs a shirt or like a bralette or something underneath. But I just thought this was a really cute set.
All I can see now is her walking around with that pants and the kimono on, and she's just wearing like a sports bra, and I'm just like,
Of all the things in this haul, this is the most me. It just feels like something I would buy this. I would buy this. I would reach for this. Ooh, I think it's really cool.
so what is she going to do with all of these clothes? Because most of them do not fit. And the ones that do fit, she doesn't like. So what is she going to do with all these clothes now? Is she going to send them back to Walmart? Is she going to donate them someplace? I mean, I know she can write it off on her taxes, but like, we will never see these clothes again. So what is she going to do with them? I'm always curious what she does with them after the try-ons. Like, I don't necessarily care if you send it back to Walmart, especially if you're sending it back to Walmart. I don't really care. Not like if it was like a smaller designer and they really just don't have the capacity for that kind of a thing and it actually hurts their bottom line. But like, it would be kind of cool if she were donating them. Or like if she did like Rosie B and had like a Poshmark store. Oh my God. Rosie B made an announcement that she was selling some of the stuff that she's tried on over the years on her Poshmark store. And I was like, hell yeah. It was gone like within an hour. I felt like irritated because there was this one dress I really wanted. And of course, everyone else actually wanted it too. Somebody out there was faster on the button than me. God damn it. But anyway, my point is, I could see that. And that would be a really great way for her to make a little bit more income. I don't know how much she makes or if she's hurting. Clearly not. But what does she do with these things afterwards?
It's lightweight. It's gauzy. I'll be so bummed if this doesn't work. Because this is cool. This is really cool. Jessica? Can I call you Jessica or Miss Simpson? What you got against girls with big thighs?
I'm kind of impressed those didn't make it up over her thighs. They looked like the right kind of material. Why does she do this? Like, we get it. It doesn't fit. Why are you going to stand here like this now? I wouldn't stand here like that if I were in clothes that don't fit. I would have just been like, they didn't fit.
Because literally, I know that this pant, once up, would fit my thigh.
Uh-huh.
The waistband's not big enough for me to see that. So, I know that
Which means they don't fit. They're not cut to fit you.
it's not my fault.
Yes. Yes, it is. Whose fault is it? God? If you had looked at the measurements for those pants, you would know they top out around 46 inches. You know you don't have a 46-inch waist. you would also be able to see that since they're 46 inches and your thighs are not 46 inches, they're not going to go up over your thighs. It's not an open and closed thing like a pair of jeans. Like, that's why jeans do that. You can get your jeans on when they don't match because they open and then they're wider, right? You guys get the concept of fastening, right?
And then it's the clothing's fault. And if
No.
it's the clothing's fault, then it's your fault.
See? Anybody but me.
Let's be real, it's no one's fault. Women's sizing is all over the place. But
That is true.
I would appreciate more consistency in your line.
However, if you had your measurements and you knew what your measurements were, you would know ahead of time that these clothes will not fit you because you could have looked at the measurements and seen that they will not fit, right? So what was the point of this haul other than to embarrass yourself and Jessica Simpson's line at Walmart, which, by the way, do not have great reviews. I was looking at the reviews for the couple few pieces that I looked up, and there was like one or two things where people are like, yeah, I loved it. And then everyone else was saying that these clothes are cut poorly and they don't fit, right? So after looking at that, I would not buy them because A, I know my measurements, right? I keep coming back to that. I know it's crazy talk, but also it's got really bad reviews. So that would deter me from buying it in the first place. Like, I don't need to see a creator like Anna try it on, but maybe some people do. Oh, because it's got autofocus on.
That way I know generally I need to order up.
But you already ordered the largest size they carry. Their size charts goes up to a 5X. The line only goes up to a 4X. And you said you bought 4Xs. There is nothing bigger.
But if I had ordered up and everything, that also wouldn't have worked.
There was no up to order in. You said you ordered everything in a 4X. They stop at a 4X. There is no higher number. So what are you talking about? You could not have ordered these larger unless you did order them in a smaller size. You did order them in like a 2X, 3X, 1X, what have you. And you just said you ordered everything at a 4X? Am I insane?
So just more consistency.
Let's go all the way back here.
Comfort. I did size up in literally everything, mostly because Sofia Vergara also has a collection at Walmart, and that collection, the sizing is wild, right? The sizing is super wild. And I think like a 4X is like a 20, 22. So I ordered, I believe, a 4X and everything. And
So I ordered, I believe, a 4X in everything. There is no size up. You would have had to have gone to the website, because as you said, you were shopping online. You would have seen in the plus size department that it only goes up to a 4X. You could have clicked on the measurement chart to see what the measurements are for a 4X. You could have known long before purchasing this stuff that none of it was going to fit. What is the point of this video? I feel like you did this specifically to like shame Jessica Simpson. I don't know if you have something against Jessica Simpson or if it just seemed like a good idea at the time, but you have got to start buying clothes that fit you. You've got to learn your measurements, because this isn't even like, I'm not even like, oh, poor Anna. There's no reason for this to happen. You should have been like, oh yeah, Walmart has a new collection out that they're collabing with Jessica Simpson on. Unfortunately, none of it goes to my size. So I didn't buy any of it.
let's be real, it's no one's fault. Women's sizing is all over the place. But I would appreciate more consistency in your line. That way I know generally I need to order up.
If you knew your measurements, you would know you need to order up.
But if I had ordered up and everything, that also wouldn't have worked.
Also, you bought the largest size they sell.
So just more consistency. Okay.
I mean, maybe you should take your own advice. If you knew what your measurements were, you would be able to consistently buy clothes that are roughly going to fit you better.
So that is everything in the Jessica Simpson haul. I've been humbled. I will probably not be shopping her styles in the future because I just don't think it's cut for me. This was a rough one, guys. This was a rough haul.
Why? You said you didn't like any of the clothes anyway. Why do you care if they don't fit?
I'm gonna watch a TV show I like and remind myself that I'm beautiful and that clothes don't matter because
Your job is clothes. Not to be a dick, but they do kind of matter for you. Like, this is your job. Why don't you know your measurements? Why don't you know what different fabrics are? Why did you order a bunch of clothes that you said you didn't even like them? Why did you buy them in the first place? Like, this isn't even a collab. It's not like Walmart was like, "Hey, we want to send you some clothes for you to try on." That didn't happen. You bought them of your own volition. This is like that what was that one that she did though? The one where she could order clothes and they would send her clothes, but they were all like used clothes or something like that. Fuck, what was the name of that company? Anyway, Anna, honey, stop it.
it's never fun to get on camera and have most things not work for you. And honestly,
Again, I'm gonna stop now because you all should know what I'm going to say at this point.
it hasn't happened in a while. So you know what? Maybe I need
Newly. It was the Newly try on. She hated everything she ordered. None of it fit, and she like had a meltdown on camera over it.
that. Maybe I needed that to be reminded of what it's really like to shop as a woman. Sometimes I get really good because I know the brands and I know how they fit me that I forget that for most people this is what they experience every time they go shopping. And
I guess that is a true statement. For some people, this happens every time they go shopping. Statistically, that is true. I just went shopping for booty shorts because I wanted some cute booty shorts to wear this summer. I have yet to find them, but I shopped off rack at Target. Like, all you do is go in, and if the size doesn't fit, you go find the other size. Okay? Like, that's how it works. And again, if I had really cared, I could have gone to the Target website, looked up their size chart for the various items that I saw that I liked, and it would have told me what the measurements for those things were. I would have known before I even got to the store. Anyway,
and it sucks. It's not fun. But unfortunately it's how it is. So with that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. I hope this is not your next experience shopping. I will check you later, and as always, peace, guys.
imagine that being the worst thing that has happened to you all day. Imagine the worst problem you have in a week, a month, the day, is that clothes don't fit you. The clothes at Walmart don't fit you. You can find clothes anywhere else. You've already stated as much. So it's not like you can't find clothes anywhere that don't fit you. It's just the clothes at Walmart didn't fit you. I wish that was the worst problem I had to deal with in my life. You know, it's just so... She just exhausts me sometimes like that. I'm always befuddled at these. It's not even that, like, I don't care for her style, because I don't. It's the fact that she routinely buys, like, this thing that she's wearing right now does not fit her. It pulls in all these different areas. It sags in the wrong areas. It does not fit her. And yet she's wearing it on camera unironically, right? You know, it's just, it's that kind of stuff. She bought clothes that don't go to her measurements. And then she was befuddled as to why they don't fit. Because you bought clothes that were too small. There was no size up. You bought the 4X and everything. You said so. The website clearly shows that it does not go above a 4X. There's a measurement chart. I found it. It wasn't hard to find. I just had to pay attention. Like, there's no reason for this. There is no reason for this try-on haul to have occurred. Right? You should have been able to go to the website, look at all of those things, and been like, nope, those aren't going to fit. Those jeans, you should have been able to see from the images that those jeans were not going to fit you. It's very clear that those are not sized up. They are just cut larger. You even said that. Anyway. I am working on an outfit that I know is going to fit me because I measured myself and made sure the pattern will fit my ass and the rest of me. Like, So I'm going to go work on that and make myself a nice dress that I know fits. This is why I get so frustrated with her. Like, I know I'm not a fashionista, right? But I understand fabric, and I understand how measurements work, and I understand how garments go together. I get all of this aspect, right? I also shop online. I also buy stuff from places where I know the clothes probably aren't going to fit me, but I like their style, so I am hopeful. I don't get bent out of shape when they don't, because I know I'm shopping someplace where my chances of finding something that fit me are probably slim, right? I get that part. I also know where I can shop where I can find things that will fit me. She blows my damn mind. Anyway, I think that's enough of that. I think that's enough of that now. If you've made it this far in the reaction, go ahead and put a cowboy hat or a pair of cowboy boots or a lasso or something cowboy-y. That'll be pretty interesting to see what people come up with. Down in the comments section, let me know what you guys think. I don't even care about like if we liked overall the various items that she was wearing, because the majority of them did not fit, so it was a moot point. But like overall, are you as baffled over this as I am? Like, is this not weird? Why are you buying clothes that don't fit? And then also, does anybody know what she does with them afterwards? I'm not judging on that one. I am genuinely curious. Like, if she sends them back, I don't care. If she, you know, sells them somewhere else, I don't care. If she like donates them, I kind of hope she would donate them, but you know, that's just me. You know, the only thing I would probably get irritated by is if she just like took them out in the backyard and burned them all afterwards, but I can understand that frustration too, so. But yeah, so anyway, emojis is something cowboy related. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button or the thumbs down button. Understandable. Yeah, and I will see everybody in the next one. Bye.
This is my outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.